Here you guys go. We're back on the 377. Yay! Well, I had to set this timing pointer. It did move. I got her on top's dead zero. I did it 3 times. Make sure it kept coming out at the same spot. I got it tightened. I got to find a better Allen wrench. Tighten those a little bit more. And there you go. It's on. Harmonic balancer's on. Timing cover's on. And there's the inside. And yeah, before you guys say anything, I've ran them before. Haven't had a problem. So, got the standpipes in there. Yeah. And it's a hot one. Yeah, now that I got this set, I could actually go ahead and put the other head on there now, and yep, there we go. I got the flat top pistons in here. This thing's, I'll have to hopefully get this added to the playlist for the 377, but yeah, we're getting really close. So anyway, like I said, I'm going to take this stuff off, wipe out the cylinders just to make sure, and get the headset on here and crack open the head bolts and get ready to start putting the heads on the stay finally. Looking, I was a little worried. Gaskets shows I could have ported the heads a little bit, but I compared it to the intake that I'm using, and I measured the intake and the heads. They actually match. But I could have opened up the heads and the intake some, but we'll just see how it runs this way. It is what it is. So anyway, yeah, we're finally putting stuff on to stay. So, all right. Hey everybody, it's another day. Yesterday ended up being a complete wash. I tried to work on this, but well, just didn't happen. So today it's a lot cooler, and the heat here was terrible, so we're back on, and I don't know what changed from the last time I built this to this time. Actually, I might have been, I don't know, but the push rods that I had in the last motor, I tried fitting in here, and I checked them, and they're too long. As I think back in the day, I was told I was going to need 100 thousandths long push rods to go with the cam and lifters that are in here. Well, I used my checker tool, and the 100 thousandths longs were too long. This time around, it's working out to be the 700-800 rods, push rods. Which I've got a good valve train. It's hitting good on the valves. I've checked that. So I guess we'll go to the shorter push rods. So it makes me wonder if I had the too long ones before, if I wasn't getting the full potential out of the motor, but I put a lot of miles on it and nothing failed, so I guess we're getting everything corrected. You know, back then I don't think I had anyway. I think I was told I needed 100 thousandths long, so I just put in 100 thousandths long. We didn't check. So, but anyway, that's where I'm at now. I got to take these off, and then I had to take and bolt my heads to a block, and then use drill bits strapped up. Since I had these converted to guide plates, the hole going through the head where the push rod goes, you need to enlarge. I took it to 27/64s. I was told to take it by ½ inch, but at 27/64s, I got plenty of room. Nothing's hitting. Everything's clearing. Enlarge that hole. Because if you don't, and your guide plate's off a little, your guide plate and that are going to fight each other, and you're going to wear out your push rods rather quick. So I got those opened up. That's the only thing I had to do to the heads. Unfortunately, took the time and cut them for long slots, but I didn't need them for long slots. I needed it to be opened up because your guide plates take care of that after that. So everything's setting good. So I'll take this off. I'll go through and because these are just finger tight. I'm going to use a sealer on this because some of these do go into the water passages on these older heads, and that way they're sealed up, and get those torqued down. Just learned something. I do have just a little bit of adjustment on these. Oh, so okay. Alright, well, I'll have to double check that as I tighten them, but so I'll get those torqued on. Then we got to do the head bolts. Get the head bolts on. Then we're going to put the rockers on, set the valves before I put the intake on, then I can install the intake. Then we're going to roll this upside down because I do believe I got the oil pump on. And I'm going to one more time check the torque on the rods, make sure they're done. Because I know when I worked on this before, I found out I had torqued the mains, but I didn't torque the rods. So that's a good thing, just to go back and double check your work as you go. And then we can seal the oil pan up. And I think what my goal is going to be, today's Wednesday, the 10th. So yeah, I gotta check something. Let me see. Calendar. Oh, okay. Calendar. Yep. My birthday's in 2 days. So if I can get this all together today on the engine stand and take tomorrow as the day of installing the headers, everything, alternator, get everything installed on this and get it filled up with water. Friday on my birthday we might bring this thing to get life. So I gotta find the factory pulleys I'm going to use on this motor too, because that helped keep the belt on. So anyway, I'm going to get stuff lined up, get these rocker arms ready to torque down, and we're going to start finish assembling this thing. I guess I'm going to have to go find my camping card and look up the specs for the valve lash. We're really, really close. So, alright, let's get to work. Well, here we go. Let's break open the bolts. There are the ARPs. Let's see, I guess I'll need that. Okay. They are the ARP. One second. And pull there too. 134-3601. They're the 6-point head bolts. Oh yeah. I gotta get something else that I forgot. These just don't go in with thread sealer. They also go in with the ARP lube. Oh, well, actually, I'll just use what's right here. Okay. 70 foot-pounds and 3 equal steps, yes. No big deal. Decals. Washers. Oh, right there's the assembly lube. Alrighty. 1, 2. It goes this way. 3, 4. And now I got the short ones found. But anyway, let's see. We'll set these up here. Up there. So nice and oily. Let's see. You guys right there. Yep. Oh, it's nice in here today. At least I'm not sitting here sweating like a banshee. Alright. This chair. There. Goes there. Yes. Okay. And then the way you do these bolts, you got to watch the nuts because, or these washers, because they're square cut on one side and beveled on the other. Long head bolt, and you got to put that bevel towards the head of the bolt, otherwise you risk a possible chance of breaking it. So what I'm going to do, so I know the thread sealer deals. Wipe the threads. This is where it gets messy. Alright. Okay. And then we gotta put assembly lube on the under the head of the bolt. And that'll how about, oh, there we go. And then on the washer. So we got that there. We gotta come over here. Thread sealer. And now I'm using my little 1/4-inch drive impact and down to that. So that's the next step of doing these. Well, actually, when I got these here, I'll get this side. I'll do those the corner bolts, medium bolts as everybody calls them. So, bevel towards the head of the bolt. Corner. Try it this way once. This is where I need the grandkids out here. Oh, I already did that. Okay. Yeah, but I wiped it all off. Okay. That would be a job for the grandkids. Anyway, I got to do that a few more times. Then we'll come back and start torquing these to their proper torque. And the reason I haven't put these in yet is because I don't want the heads of the bolts out here painted. It's just a personal preference of mine. So, alright, I'm going to do the rest of these and get ready to do the torque sequence, and this that'll be on the stake. So, alright. Well, I didn't show it, but yes, 3 equal steps up to 70 foot-pounds. Head bolts are all torqued on. Guide plates, studs, rocker arm studs are done. And all I'm going to do right now is get, well, actually I'm going to start setting roller rockers on to stay. And granted, I gotta go through the belcher, and you always gotta make sure the flat side of your roller rocker's up, not the round one. That's gonna be a little bit of a problem. We're going to set the valves. Then I might have to run and get some more right stuff, because that's going to go across on the China walls, as everybody calls them. And uh-oh, there it is. I was going to say one's missing, but no. Yep, these have been sitting around here for a couple of years now. Finally getting to use it. Oh yeah, that's right. Actually, I'm just going to set the rocker arms first, because I gotta get my Allen wrench, back the poly locks off. But yep, set of comp 1.5 roller rockers. So, those look pretty. Yeah, I was kind of thinking about firing this up on my Birkin, but I got thinking, I need valve covers yet. I need the oil. I need the spark plugs. So I don't know if it's going to happen. I'm waiting for a text too, and it hasn't come through. This is what I got to do here with these, because these were shipped with them screwed way down. And another reason I'm not putting the intake on yet is because I want to be able to see where the valve train all is. It's all in my hand. So I won't get this. I know there's so many ways of adjusting valves that ain't funny. But for me, for my way, I just do it in the firing order. I do 1, 8, 4, 3, 6, 5, 7, 2. Or do it in the order that your cam that you're using is. So, that'd be great if I could get this started Friday, but not going to hold my breath. Sure. I might have put a kink in the plan. one stud, the threads, because they're brand new, they should screw all the way down without any issues. Is that one over here? Double check to make sure it's not the poly lock. No, that's not the poly lock. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Ah, you gotta be. Well, that's just freaking wonderful. Got 3 threads. Smash flat. That's freaking wonderful. There's the phone. Well, I hope this is really working because the camera just hit the floor and I busted it. So hopefully it's got sound and it's all working. Took it right to the ground. Wow. So anyway, yeah, I'm getting ready to chase that thread and fix that. So yes, I better go make sure the sound's still good or if it's even working. Okay, I went and downloaded the video I had of this build so I wouldn't lose it, and found out the camera is still working. It just went face first off the whole stand all went face first. It caught my foot, I guess. So anyway, I guess I didn't show. I got that stud repaired, and now we're getting ready to put the other side on. And yeah, anyway, there's what we're looking at right now. So we'll get the other side ready to go, and hopefully that goes better than this side. Okay, we'll try this side together, see how it goes. What else we got? Definition, so we don't want any more stuff to fall over. Okay. Yep, we're finally really close on having this thing ready to go. And that dang phone. Now, days I need to talk to somebody, nothing happens with that phone. Days I try to work, it forever goes off. Which is okay, because some of it's good, some of it's there. And some of you guys have been checking on me, which is appreciated. And I'm not worried about putting oil on the rockers yet, because I gotta roll this motor upside down to finish the oil pan, but I installed the lifter, so I couldn't. That's one reason we haven't rolled it over to finish the oil pan, is because I don't want the lifters falling out, because then they get dusty and dirty, and yeah, it just creates more of a mess. So I need this now. I looked into thinking about getting a shipping container. Just gotta do some talking, I guess. Actually, if after I do this, just spread those down, then we can roll this thing upside down and finish the oil pump, oil filter adapter, getting all that on. I just need these on to hold the lifters in place so they don't fall out. I guess I hadn't looked to make sure I had plenty of room there, and I do. It clears from valve spring retainer. Huh! These heads are A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K. Yeah, I'm a few months older than them. Their November head of 68. Kind of close. I think that's kind of why I held on to these, because these were from my birth year. See, the intake I'm putting on here come off the Hunt Truck motor, and I took that out, brand new out of a box years ago. And hey, I didn't lose any. So, yeah, chasing the threads on that one stud was nothing big. I had to speak too soon, didn't I? I don't know how. I can't. And it's straight across. It's straight across from the one on the passenger side. That's. See, you know, I work on customer stuff that goes pretty smooth. I work on my own stuff. Things start fighting me. Never fails. Let's see what's going on. No! Oh, it's only got one thread. Yeah. Let's see. I think this one's only got one thread. I'm doing it off the motor, so you'll finally get in it. That already. I have to do this on the other side. Crack the other one loose. There, now it comes out. Yep, okay. Just one thread this time. I got a thread chaser set here, so. Oh, I can't believe it. My luck. Ah. There we go. That one went easy. Oh. There. Yeah. Cool. I helped somebody find something they were looking for. Yeah, let's try this again. That's how long it should have taken me to do the last thread chase, but like I said, the camera hit the floor. Yeah, camera's done. Let's see. Yep, there we go. We're going to pray there's enough in this bottle to do what I got to do here. So I called and checked on this stuff. I can't believe. If any of you guys notice that price is on, everything's going through the roof. This is crazy what they're... Need some AC repair stuff for the kids' Yukon, and called on that, and I was like, holy, you gotta be kidding me. Okay. There's water around these four corners. Well, okay. I'm not set the valves right now. I'm going to do that on the engine stand. I want to get the intake on here so when I turn this upside down, whatever oil I got in here, it doesn't get all over. Lifters are held in place right now. So yeah, I guess it's that time. Yeah, I was finding this right stuff for $52 a can like this. I'm like, I don't think so. Got new ARP bolts. Sure. These are made just the same way, bevel edged, just like these brothers. Yeah, those AC splices, they are not cheap. That's what I need. And then and she told me the price of the Right Stuff silicone. And I'm like, say that again? I'm like, holy crap. And yes, I got metal plates blocking off the intake, so the heat crossover will not work. It's going to make it a little cold-blooded, which that's no big deal for me. But you don't want to heat sink the intake, so oh, jeepers. You know, the last time I got these out of the package, I didn't fight this hard. Oh, holy. Must use super plastic on those. I got a nice even squeeze out. Oh yeah. Now just so I don't put my belly into it. Now I'm just going to set the valves like I would, like it's in a car. So we'll just use a starter because I don't have my crankshaft hooked up. I can't use my crank turner now because don't tell me. One of those bolts going to give me fits. So yes, the chapter on the 377 is about coming to a close. Want to have some fun with it. I just don't see how we can keep going with the price increase in this country on everything we do. It's just it's not going to work, people. Or the other crazy thing they started doing, but I'm not going to go there. This is a 377 build. Yeah, I gotta get some valve covers. just gonna snug those up. And I'll let that sit because it just squeezed out more. Nice, even. Put my finger in it. Yeah, what the heck. So yeah, alrighty. There. Everything else did pretty good. Good. You got camera? You forgot one. I hear it now. I see it. Now I'll let that set up a little, and then I'll torque the spec, which the only ARP bolts I know that they don't give you a torque spec with. Only once. So there we go. I guess I'll let that sit for a little bit. For that, anyway, I may or may not get it on the engine stand yet tonight. I don't know. But yeah, I'm just going to set the valves in there. Because actually, what I'm going to do is I'll get the oil pan on tonight. I mean, you guys have seen oil pans and that. Get installed pretty basic. Why I got it upside down? Well, you know what? Give me a little bit. I might go ahead. No, we'll do it. All right, we'll go ahead. We got this far. We'll get the. Oh, actually, I gotta get the oil pan bolts found to work with this gasket. Which means I got bolts to clean. Yeah. This is where having another set of hands would be great, because they could have cleaned the bolts while I was doing all this other stuff. But we got a nice even spread there. And kind of anxious to hear this thing fire up. I know you guys are too, but it's been a long time coming on this 377 build. And we're about there. I do have some valve covers around here that I could wash up. I might have a set that I can temporarily use, but these now the lifters won't fall out of their bores and hit the floor. We're really close. So I guess, guys, everybody, here in the next day or two, we're going to have this on the stand, and my goal is to try and bring it to life Friday on my birthday, and see what happens. Because after that, the hunting truck motor will be next, and these two can go on rolly stands, and we can get going on the next ones. So it's been a long time coming on this. And some of you guys that have got projects that are special to you, we'll see what happens. I gotta go. See you later. Have a good one. Oh, there's the inside of it. Bolts have been checked, double checked, triple checked. I'd already forgotten I had the adapter on. So, yep, I got the bolts in the cleaner right there. So once they get cleaned and washed and dried, I'm going to put silicone in the corners, all four corners, and I don't know, I might actually go ahead and put it over the rear. This is a Speedway gasket. Huh. Oh, there it is. One piece, left hand, two-piece rear main seal. That's what I'm using. And they've done pretty good, but well, we're going to verify and make sure this oil pan fits quick. There ain't a gap there. That would be the ultimate insult. Uh-oh, I might have a problem. Oh yeah, I do. I got a big problem. I don't remember where I ordered this oil pan from, but that's bites. I'm not sure if I got an oil pan gasket. The closer I get to have this motor ready to go, the more it's fighting me. What is up with that? I'm trying to find a place. Alright, let me do some digging. I can't believe that. Well, I got lucky. I had to go to a Felpro with the thick front sill I guess that's something to know about the speedways. I guess if you got the thick front sill, it's not going to work. Ouch! Anyway, well, I'm going to put the studs in the four corners because I got them. Like I said, now I got the bolts cleaning. So, yeah. It's got the washers in there so you can't smash it too much. But yeah, I guess that's... Oh, that hurt. This next step will be oil pan on, roll it up right. I got to find the water pump, put on here. Actually, I got to, yeah, I got that. Oh, I'm kind of getting where I'm getting a little spacey, so I guess we'll do one more thing while it's upside down. I got a case of these here. I got the Wix racing filter. There you go. Found these on eBay cheaper than I could buy them local. And I got 4 of them cheaper than I could buy 2. So, this engine stand's nice, but I'm going to modify it. I see why they've stopped making 3-legged engine stands. They tip over too easy. So yeah, nice looking filter. There we go. She is very, very close. So now I got the squeeze factor there to still. When I had the oil pan sitting, it was down here on the gasket already, and I still could see through there. So I guess all I got left is 2 more soft plugs in the back, the cam button, get our cam plug, get the oil pan bolted on the stay, roll her upright, cover it for now, and I'm going to kind of scope around or dig around in here. I say I got one, but I think I only had the one. But I thought I had more valve covers that were tall that I could have put in the valve rust and cleaned. And that was the problem with them. They were a little rusty, but I don't even see them where I was keeping them. So, yeah, I guess. Well, hey everybody. I guess, hopefully you enjoyed this. And okay, I'll just sit down and finish this out. Like I said, I think it's time to go find some food and that, so yeah. Maybe that's what I should tell the kids I want for my day. Some spark plugs and valve covers and the oil. Well, actually, no, I do have oil. I just gotta get the braking pad that dump in it. Anyway, at least today's gone, other than the minor hiccups along the way, it's gone fairly smooth. So, everybody, stay tuned. We're close to getting this one going. And that one there, I should have what I need, because I'm in the same situation. I need to get the rocker arms and push rods in it to hold the lifters in it so I can turn it upside down and finish it. I finally found the timing cover that I want on that motor. And then I gotta get the soft plugs drove into that, but yep, that'll be going. And then I gotta find a place to store these. Yeah. And then I got some other stuff to finish up before I do any more of my own, and then we'll be on to the other builds. So everybody, stay safe. Stay safe and try and stay in your shop and keep busy. All right.